2017 Jeep Compass 4x4 Manual. Simple, no muss, no programmed moving. Give us a chance to laud the excellencies of straightforwardness. There's not much complex or driving edge about the Jeep Compass in its deal-evaluated sport trim. It is clear designing in an uncovered box, honest twin affectation is the main thing a few hybrids have going for them. It's not extravagant and won't promptly scramble over Moab's stones. The level of refinement is, well, humble. It's additionally not loaded with innovation that will age quickly and bomb abruptly. This one didn't have a programmed transmission. Highs. Low cost, straightforward, a manual is accessible. Lows. General average quality. In any case, it's shockingly not that offensive, even in, no, make that especially in, this low-end, nitty-gritty, DIY moving sport frame. It's not speedy, either. Be that as it may, below, it costs just about a fourth of what a Grand Cherokee Trackhawk does. The first Compass destroyed its welcome close to its introduction as a 2007 model. It was rough, awful dealing with, pooch moderate, and clumsy looking. The name says Jeep, we condensed after our first experience with the Compass, however the vibe says shabby. It was anything but difficult to load on both the constantly factor-programmed transmission, CVT, and the tire commotion. Now and again the blasting tire thunder made the Compass no calmer than the freight hold of a 747, we composed, as though we frequently flew in a 747's load hold. The Compass brotherly twin, the boxier Patriot, was no better. Conceive again. The Patriot is gone and right now essentially overlooked. In any case, after 10 bleak seasons, the front-wheel drive-based Compass has entered a moment age. All in all, it's a tasteful achievement. The bodywork has a mini Grand Cherokee vibe, with squared-off wheel openings, a nice-looking nursery, and a rough face. The Sport doesn't convey much enrichment or the differentiating dark top of fancier Latitude, Trailhawk, and limited models. The cheesiest components in the outline are the dinky 16-inch wheels, which suffocate in the vast throat of the wheel wells. Those wheels are wrapped in 215/65R16 all-season elastic that evidently has marked a non-aggression agreement with each conceivable on and rough terrain surface. Second on the cheddar plate are the 7 improving plastic pieces in advance recreating the Compass grille. They're strong, so they permit no wind stream and fill no need past elaborately associating with different Jeeps with utilitarian 7-opening grilles. Truth be told, the Compass is a base breather that takes in all its motor cooling air through openings in the lower front guard cover. Under the skin, the new Compass is a somewhat bigger form of the subcompact Renegade. Which implies there's additionally a lot of Fiat 500X in this current vehicle's spirit and very little in the method for advancement. It's a traditional unibody, though with swaggers at each corner. In 4x4 variants, similar to this test vehicle, the back suspension and differential are carried on an elastic detached steel subframe. The Compass 103.8-inch wheelbase is 2.6 inches longer than the Renegade's, and at 173.0 inches, the Compass is 6.4 inches longer generally yet no more extensive. The more drawn-out wheelbase enables the Compass to ride superior to anything the Renegade, however not by a wide edge. From the jungle and the sea. All Compass models are controlled by Fiat Chrysler's Tiger Shark 2.4-liter inline-4, appraised at a so-so 180 torque. It doesn't move much warmth, however it's not hopeless in its work. It is possible that it has a Red Wing boot kind of appeal. The past Compass utilized a completely irritating CVT in many renditions. Be that as it may, the new Compass has ventured up to a 6-speed programmed in front drive models and FCA's occasionally baffling 9-speed programmed in 4x4s. Yet, our test illustration had the standard 6-speed manual, and it is by a wide margin the best decision of the three. The C635 6-speed manual's lower 4 apparatuses are moderately firmly dispersed, with 5th a 0.85 to 1 overdrive and 6th an off-the-precipice 0.67 to 1 overdrive. What's great about this Italy-made transmission is that the manual task enables the driver to hold any rigging as long as they might want. That is a tremendous preferred standpoint with a motor that crests at just 175 pounds-to-foot of torque and requirements to turn at 3,900 revolutions per minute to accomplish that figure. In low-footing circumstances, it gains keeping up forward ground much more direct than with a programmed. Also, the move activity is quite great. The stick moves with little exertion, dependably finds the riggings it should discover, and the grip pedal's activity is light. No, it doesn't work with Glock-like conviction, nor does it have the lively character of the 6-speed manual in a Mazda Miata. Yet, up against the opposition in its section, the Compass is a drawing and driving sidekick. The Compass' secret weapon, perhaps it's more similar to a jack or a ruler, is the active drive all-wheel drive framework. In the Compass, Jeep saves a more advanced framework for the rough terrain arranged trailhawk, however the single extend framework in the Sport is sufficient to keep the vehicle out of inconvenience in most messy circumstances. What's more, when things get genuinely ridiculous, different projects upgraded for driving in snow, sand, or mud can be chosen. Around town, the Compass generally works as a front-wheel drive vehicle, with some torque exchange to the back wheels just when the absence of footing in advance gets critical. It's sufficient for most blanketed conditions or when a soil street swings to mud or when sand blows over the asphalt, yet very little past that. Cash matters. At the Sport's $22,090 base value, AWD includes $1,500. The Compass inside is a return. The texture on the seats is rough, the cover isn't extravagant, and the plastic pieces are exceptionally plasticky. The hardware level is humble, yet numerous 21st century fundamentals are represented: power windows, control entryway locks, control reflex, a reinforcement camera, and push-catch begin are standard. All things considered, we are a cultivated people. Our test vehicle was further outfitted with the $595 Sport Appearance Group, aluminum wheels, tinted glass, and rooftop rails, the $695 Cold Weather Group, warmed front seats, a warmed cowhide wrap directing wheel, floor mats, and a windshield wiper de-icer, and the $495 Technology Group, satellite radio and backstopping sensors. A $245 reduced extra tire brought the aggregate to $25,620. That is extremely moderate for a helpful, large vehicle with all-wheel drive. We tried a 2017 Compass for this survey. For the 2018 model year, costs have expanded somewhat, and the Technology Group includes a larger number of highlights than previously. Be that as it may, the bargains are obvious. The 5.0-inch focus touchscreen shows so little as to limit the reinforcement camera's value. There's very little in the method for help in the seats, and this isn't a tranquil cruiser. It never does anything untoward out and about, however it never does anything especially engaging or great, either. Road holding is unobtrusive, with the Compass circling our skid pad at 0.80 grams. This Compass achieved 60 miles per hour from a stop in 8.4 seconds, affirming that the laws of material science still apply to 3,416-pound Jeeps with 180 drive on board. Try not to anticipate that this motor will pull well in 6th rigging, and it's likewise not excited about 5th. Those two riggings are overdrives, and they're to some degree valuable while cruising in them on an interstate, turnpike, or down the eastern incline of the Rockies. In any case, up the smallest grade, it feels as though a drag chute has quite recently sent. For some circumstances, 4th is the best cruising gear, and now and then passing will mean dropping down to 3rd. In day-by-day driving, there's something in a general sense engaging about such a straightforward machine. The sort will wear its parking area dings, shopping basket rub, and scratched guard covers with respectable pride. It's not all that much, and that makes it sort of uncommon. On the off chance that you need driver engagement in this classification of vehicle, you should purchase a Mazda CX-5. What's more, the Honda CR-V has everything over the Compass as far as utility and refinement. In any case, the minimum costly all-wheel drive CX-5 Sport and CR-V LX are nearly $3,000 more than the Compass Sport 4x4, with the distinction likely significantly more noteworthy once merchant marking down becomes possibly the most important factor. At this value-touchy end of the market, that issues. In places like Montana, Vermont, or Colorado, where all-wheel drive is a virtual need and drives are seldom unpredictable, the Compass Sport 4x4 is an appealing other option to yet another Subaru. Furthermore, it looks pretty much like a Jeep.